Okay, welcome to part two of my vlog. And in my last part, I discussed upcoming movies, um, and I discussed one show that um, I like called Once Upon a Time. Gave a review on that show. And so now I want to talk about another show, um, and it's this show right here called Grimm. And it's a show that comes on every Friday night at 9 o'clock on NBC. And this is another fairy tale show that it's much more darker, and mainly it's for mature audiences like teenagers and adults, while Once Upon a Time is for family friendly audiences for kids and the whole family. And I love this show. It is a great show. I love it a lot better than Once Upon a Time. Well, I still like Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time, though, but this show, in my opinion, is better. That's just me, though. You could disagree with me if you want, but that's just my opinion. And also, I'm a huge fan of this show. Uh, ever after the first episode, I became a huge fan of this show. Um, at the end of every episode, the show starts to get better and better. Um, but what the show is about is if we follow a detective named Nick Burkhart, and this is in the first episode. He learns from his aunt that he comes from a line of guardians called Grimms, and that he's the last one of them. And he has to keep his balance with humanity and these creatures. And he also has a partner named Hank Griffin who works on the same case as him. And Hank can't see the creatures. These characters, these villains, have creature faces in the show that, like I said, Hank can't see, but only Nick can, because Nick is a Grimm. And also, Nick also meets this guy named Monroe, who is a blue butt, and he sort of looks a little like a wolf. And Monroe knows everything about these creatures, and he gives Nick advice to how to kill these creatures, because in every episode there's a different character who are creatures that only Nick could see, like I said. And like you see their creature faces. At first, when they change into the creature face, it's CGI, but then when they're like in full creature face, they look, it's all hand-on makeup, which I saw in a video about how they make these creatures for the show. And it's just done really good, the makeup, in my opinion. So yeah, so it's basically, like I said, Nick gets help from Monroe on how to kill all these creatures and save the town, which the show is set in Portland, Oregon. But it is definitely a great show to check out. I'm gonna post a trailer to the show in the synopsis box down here, so you could watch it and check it out. And just give the show a watch. I would recommend it. If you like, fairy tales that are much more darker and more supernaturalistic. If you like supernatural stuff. And basically, forgot to say, the show is like a cop show mixed with supernatural stuff. So highly suggest you check out Grimm. It's just a great show, and I'm really happy it got renewed for a second season. And it's done really good in the ratings. It ranks up with a 1.2 or 1.4, like in those types of ratings. But it's not a ratings hit, though. But I wish it was a ratings hit. So that's Grimm. Um, Also, another NBC show that I want to talk about, which sadly it's been canceled. It was announced that it was canceled. Is a show called Awake, and it is a really good show. Very original idea. It's basically what Awake is about. Is it follows this detective named Michael Britton, and he gets into a car accident with his wife Hannah and his son Rex. And after the accident, Michael Britton has these two realities. In one reality, he wears a red rubber band when his wife is alive, and a green one in the other reality when he sees his son Rex. So he has, like I said, he has two realities, and he can't tell if he's awake or not, and he has to figure out which reality is real and which one is fake. And also in Bolt reality, he has two partners because he works for the police department. And this is also another cop drama show. Um, but in the red reality, he has his rookie partner named Ephraim Vega, and in the other reality, the green reality, he has his longtime partner named Isaiah, which he calls his nickname Bird. And he also has two therapists in each reality. In the red reality, he has Jonathan Lee, who is played by B.D. Wong, and he's great. And in the green reality, he has Judith Evans, played by Cherry Jones. And Michael Britton is played by Jason Isaacs. And this is a really great show, and I'm sad that it's gotten canceled because the ratings weren't doing very well. This show premiered in March, and when it premiered, it had a 2.0 rating in the Nielsen ratings, and it ranked in the time slot. It ranked number 1. But then the ratings started to go downhill, and now it's up to the last episode, which aired last week, got a 0.9 in the Nielsen ratings, and the time slot is ranked at number 3. So tonight is going to be a part 1 of the finale, the season finale, or I should say series finale of this show. And next week it's going to have part 2, from what I've heard though. And just this is a really great show, and from what I can say about this cancellation is that some people don't really want to see original stuff anymore. They just want to see remakes and all that other stuff. But this is a show that really makes you think, to tell what's going on. But so also I'm gonna post a trailer to this also in the synopsis box, so you could check them out. And you can watch the show on Hulu.com or NBC.com, because I would suggest you watch it at the at the pilot episode, because it will be much more easier to follow. So so Awake, it comes on tonight at 10 o'clock on NBC, and it airs every Thursday, today at 10 o'clock. So I would recommend you check it out. It is a really good show, and hopefully they could bring it to like a cable network or something like that to have its second season. So that's Awake. And also the next show I want to talk about is another NBC show that's is going to be coming. I think it's September. Not really sure though. September of this year. And it's a show called Revolution. And I saw the trailer to this, and it looks really, really good. it's produced by J.J. Abrams, and Jon Favreau directed the pilot episode for this show. And I'm gonna read what the setting is for Revolution to give you all an idea, and to let you all know if this is interesting and if you all want to check it out when it airs. The setting is Revolution takes place in the post-apocalyptic future, and this is all from Wikipedia where I'm reading this. 15 years ago, an unknown phenomenon permanently disabled all the advanced technology on the planet, ranging from computers and electronics to car engines and batteries. People were forced to adapt to a world without technology, and due to the collapse of public order, many areas are ruled by warlords and mulattas. I think that's how you pronounce their names. The series focuses on the Matheson family, who poses an item that is the key to not only finding out what happened 15 years ago, but also a possible way to reverse its effects. However, they must elude warlords and mulattas who want that power for themselves. So it's an interesting idea. The only bad thing is that it's going to be aired on Mondays at 10 o'clock. And that's when I watch. That's, like the other hour where I'm still watching Monday Night Raw, WWE Monday Night Raw. So I'm basically just going to, flip back and forth and watch both shows. So I can't wait for this show. It seems interesting. Although it makes me think about, it kind of reminds me of Terra Nova. Terra Nova was a show that aired this year. It was on Fox, and it got canceled because of production costs, because it was an expensive show. And that show kind of sounds similar to this show, minus the dinosaurs that were in the Terra Nova show. But I don't know. That's what makes me think of this show, Revolution. So I'm gonna post also the trailer to this also in the synopsis box. So check out the trailer for this show, and it's a really good trailer though. So that's basically it. Anyways, that's it for this video, this vlog. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all like this vlog. And until the next video, I'll see you all later.